Hi, this is Jody King Colegrove with Quantum Techniques, and I wanted to share with you today how music can impact you. Every year we take a family trip to Mexico, and a lot of times when you're taking a trip, you have your family dynamics from your family of origin that can affect you. You also are coming in contact with different circumstances, different smells, things that are in your environment, different activities. You also, if you're going to a tropical area, you get bit by, let's say, mosquitoes. You also come in contact with different viruses and bacteria. So all of that sometimes would lead to kind of a stressful trip and a health kind of decrease afterwards. And so one year I decided I'm going to play a video or a DVD that I had got. It was called Aligning to Zero, and it was produced by Matthew Dixon and Dr. Joe Vitale. And what they did is they composed a DVD music that was very beautiful to each one of your chakras that resonated with a different key, like F or C and things like that. So they created this CD, and it was very calming and nurturing, and so I said, okay. So I decided the next time we went to Mexico, I was going to play this CD throughout the entire time they were there. And I was amazed at how much we all got along, that just issues and health issues didn't come up. And so I wanted to share that with you because it is a really beautiful DVD, and I want to share with you how much music can really impact us for both good and for bad. And there's a lot of different people out there that do research and showing how different beats can really affect us in both a negative and positive way. I'll give you another example. One time we had been to Mexico and we were traveling back to the airport, and the air conditioning was on very, very loud, and I had my son, and he was probably 1, maybe 2, and he got in the van, everything was fine. As soon as he got there and we started driving, he was just crying and just fussy, and I couldn't calm him down no matter what I did. Well, by the time it was like 20 minutes later, we got to the airport, and he stopped the car and he turned out the air conditioning. We heard what music he was playing in the background, and he was playing a very racial rap music that had a lot of very negative words and slurs in it and things like that. And we realized that my son had been reacting to that music, something that we couldn't even hear, that he picked up on. And so that's just another example of how music can really affect us. So be aware of what you're listening to in your body and how it's affecting you and things like that. I listened to a researcher that was saying that a lot of times when we want to calm down, we have to listen to music that first matches our mood. So if we're in a very stressful state, we need to identify with music that is very stressful. And then we identify with where we want to go with that music, in other words, to calm down. And then she said, in order then to lift up our energy, listen to a very motivating song. And so she said, you kind of need each part so that you really can identify with where you're at and where you want to go. So I thought that was really impacting, and I wanted to share that with you. So thanks for listening, and for more information and these blogs, you can go to quantumtechniques.com. Thanks.